Face Reading the Signs Part 3 by Manohar Man Shrestha. The source of this presentation is a website by Dr. Peter Resnick. You can check him out at his own website, which is here attached, or you can go to his YouTube channel, Dr. Peter S. Resnick, PhD. You can just type it and you'll see lots of videos on face reading. Here I'm going to analyze 7 features in the face: the ears, the lips, the chin, the forehead, the eyes, left side versus the right side, and the proportion. Ears. Now, as you can see in the figure, the wider the gap in that part of the ear, the more the talkative the person will be. And on the right side, the thinner the gap is, the less talkative the person will be. Yes, you can try it out. Just check your friends or maybe your own on your mirror or on your phone. Take a picture, side picture, and well, for me it has been a really good test of whether somebody is talkative or not. Now going to the lips. The thicker the upper lip, as you can see on the left, the more they talk about what is inside of them, what is troubling them, what is bothering them. So the thicker the upper lip is, well, that person won't be hiding much of what is inside of him or her. On the other hand, the right side, the thinner the lips, the upper lip, the less the person talks about himself or herself, the problems that they have, the pains, the things that are disturbing them. And if you analyze the faces of many people who commit suicide and who are depressed, and even many criminals, they'll have very thin, very, very thin lips because they don't really express themselves. And yeah, so these people do not just talk about themselves, they just keep hiding stuff from others about themselves, and they all look for solutions. Now the chin. The chin, which is here, I'm talking about a dimple chin, indicates that the person gives a lot of importance to oneself, self-importance. Yes, that's they feel respect for themselves, and yes, others feel respect themselves, but these people feel more self-importance than others. The forehead now. Now, the larger the forehead, the wiser or the more the person thinks. On the right side, we can see the shorter the forehead, the smaller forehead, the less the person thinks. They don't think that critically. You can say, in short, they are very good at the process of thinking. That's what the forehead would indicate. Eyes. The proportion of the eyes tells a lot about the person. For example, here on the left side, Jeff Bezos have got a smaller left eye compared to the right eye. Now this means that the smaller left eye means that this person doesn't want to see something in the future, doesn't scared about the future, doesn't want to see what's in the future. On the right side, you have Elvis Presley, and he's got a smaller right eye, which means that he doesn't want to remember something in the past. Now, we discussed earlier that in the face shape means various things. However, a single person might have 2 types of faces, the left side versus the right side. Now, here in case of Mr. Obama, well, in his left side, you can see that the face corresponds more to a rectangle, and on the right side it corresponds more to the Uranus. And if even your face, if you put it in this process of extrapolating the right and superimposing the right and to the right and the left to the left, then we'll get a similar effect. Well, in this case, the left signifies the future, the right signifies the past, so or the present. So here in the present, Obama has a Uranus shape. That means he's currently visionary in this photo. And in the future, his left side indicates a bit straighter, straighter lower jaw. That indicates he's a fighter. He's he's thinking about fighting. Proportion. This means the comparison between the two areas. Number one, here you can see in the diagram the area covered by the yellow box, and the other area covered by the blue box. So the first area, the yellow box, which covers the area of the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, and the remaining area covered by the blue box. So the bigger the area covered by the mouth, eyes and mouth, nose, the more sensitive that person will be. That means that if you say something to that person will mind. Very simple. On the other hand, if you look at the right side, it means here we can see a very different type of picture. The area of the mouth, nose and eyes is very small compared to the remaining face, so this person is less sensitive. That means that person doesn't really care about what others say. End of face reading series. In the first part 1, we dealt with the side view. In the part 2, we dealt with the front view. And today, in the part 3, we dealt with the facial features.